It's community. And when I say community, I'm literally wearing the shirt right now. It's family over fame, born and raised in this community. How Family Over Fame got started was from a CD that I created in 2015. And then actually, I made t-shirts to push the release of my CD. And people in the community in Uniac Square seen them, and they were just like, I need to purchase this now. So the t-shirt sold out in less than a half hour. All of a sudden, they came to me and told me, this message doesn't just relate to us. This relates to people around the world. So what they told me is keep going with it, and this is where we're at today. This is where I all started at. Like, this is what family over fame means. A lot of these people get to these high success places, and I'm not saying I'm at these high success places, but they forget where they come from. And just being raised by my mother and my grandfather, my grandmother, they told me don't forget where you come from. And so I've been coming to this library ever since I was an infant, so it's only right to come here and show where I started at. That says everything. It literally tells you that when someone's on the ground and when someone is down, you give them that helping hand to bring them back up. Literally, that's what Gottagen's all about. When someone is down, this community is about bringing each other up and spreading that positive message. So that statue says 1,000 words in one. I want to take this on the global scale, just because this message doesn't just, like I said before, this message doesn't just relate to people in Uniac Square or relate to people in Nova Scotia. This relates to people in Toronto, Los Angeles, everybody around the world. So hopefully we can take this on the global scale and keep those same family values and family morals and stay true to ourselves.
Family means to me, no matter how hard you struggle or what you're going through, how hard the times are, you have people like Alex to be there for you, to walk you through the rough times and help you guide you down the right path.
When I first saw the sweaters and the shirts, it means to me he represents families.
All right, I'm Jaden Austin. I'm a rapper and songwriter out of Halifax. I'm just working on some music right now and putting out content. And that's what I do. Family to me is who got your back, really. I mean, we all come from the same area. Like, I'm not from the square specifically, but I grew up around the north end and growing up seeing Cunny do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Family's just who got your back. Well, like I said, we're all from the same area, right? A lot of areas around here are kind of like I never had a big brother personally, but your big brother, your big cousin, or whoever it is, you know, if you grow up in these areas, they've been to jail, they've been shot, they shot people, whatever it is, right? We're lucky enough to have someone in our community like Cunny who isn't that, you know what I'm saying? They're an influence who's more positive than anything. And so the message obviously is a great one, but it's more than just the message, it's who's behind it as well. And so that's why I feel fine representing it.
My name's Stu Cochran. I own Blue Collar Barbershop just across the street over there. I've been a barber for just under 5 years, own the shop now for about just under 1 year. And I grew up in Dartmouth, live in Halifax now.
Sweet. What do you think of Gottagen?
I love it.
Why?
It's a vibrant community. I feel like it's the last spot on the peninsula where you can walk down the street and you can know everybody's name. Like it's the last true honest community feel. Like I feel like you go to other parts of the city, people are, they got the phone in their hand, they don't want to talk to anyone, they're in a rush to get from point A to point B. But here, people stop and talk to each other. They care about each other. They care about their community. And I think that's a very lost aspect in basically in just the way humans operate nowadays. Loyalty, respect, care, basically anything good. Every good aspect, like being able to overlook, negativity and help people around you, like whether they are blood relatives or just people that you've gotten to know. I think just taking care of people. Basically, just for me, it doesn't even just represent like immediate family. For me, it's community. Love for where you come from is what I get for it.
Family is everything, and it's really important to make that statement because, before people get famous, you got to remember there's always family before everything else. You got to come back to your family, make sure there's food on their plate, make sure they have a good, stable place and just make sure that everybody's happy before you go on and do your thing with the money. I'm supporting the brand because that means a lot to me. You know, Alex here, he's like a big bro to me. He's my role model, you know. In the community, he does a lot of things and I see and I stand behind whatever he does.
It's community. And when I say community, I'm literally wearing the shirt right now. It's family over fame, born and raised in this community. It's just all love. So like, even when someone has a personal feeling about someone, when we do have community days, we all come together as a whole and we always spread love.